Welcome students. The next topic that we are going to discuss is presentation skills. And in that we will see what is a presentation, what are the features of presentations, what is the most important checklist for the presentation, again how to develop our presentation skills. Then let's start with the first thing, that is what is a presentation. So why it is called as presentation and why we focus on our presentation skills. First, let's see what is a presentation. A presentation is a short talk on a set topic given to a tutorial or a seminar group. Means any one person or many persons can give presentation on a specific subject before a huge crowd or a huge audience. So that is called presentation. Then there are some things that we can make the presentation effective, that we will see. As we know that an effective presentation should have an introduction, main body and conclusion like a short paper. Focusing on the presentation, there are some features of presentation. Let's see what are the features of presentation. Anyone can have a successful presentation if that presentation has a clear purpose, means why you are going to present that presentation. Again, it addresses the intended meaning to the audience. Again, the presentation should be well organized. It must motivate to the audience. Again, it should have a good talk with audience. And the last, that should have summary. The presentation should avoid unnecessary details. Again, there should be well designed visual aids, that is media. Again, it must engage the audience, and that presentation should end on the time. Okay, these are the some features that we should take care of. Again, there are some things, or we may call it is a checklist of some steps, or there should be a checklist that we should take care of. Let's see what is the checklist for the presentation. First, the selection of a topic. When we select a topic, that should be specific and that can be according to interest. Next, the state the object, means the objective or why you are going to present the presentation, means to inform, to persuade, to influence, to entertain, that should be stated. Next, the preparation, or to prepare an outline of that presentation. When you are going to present, at that time there should be a rough blueprint of your presentation, and that blueprint should include things like introduction, body, main theme and the last conclusion. So prepare an outline. Another, narrow down the scope, means when you are discussing about that topic should be presented in detail but in specific time. So it should be specific. In addition to this, the next is locate material and data. The presentation is the best preparation of the sources or collected information. So when you are going to present, you must collect the information about the presentation topic. You must read some books, documents, speeches, magazines, reports. These are the things you must read for the presentation. Including in this, another point is prepare a rough draft. Means when you are going to present the presentation, at that time your presentation should have introduction, some quotations, anecdotes, body, example, conclusions, references, and that draft should be revised many times. To make your presentation lively and effective, you should use audiovisual aids. So, consider some things like visual or audiovisual aids like chart, projector, television, some charts that include pictures like this. The most important thing in presentation, that is rehearse, that is practice. The practice or rehearse provides self confidence. The next point that we must focus is the characteristics of effective presentation. So there are 6 questions that we should take care of, that are what, why, when, how, where, who. Let's see what are these 6 questions. First, what means, what do I wish to communicate? In that, you are thinking about what is the thing that you are going to communicate with the audience. Next, why, that is, why should the audience listen to me? Means when you are talking or when you are giving presentation, at that time, why the audience listen to you? What is the interesting or what is the important point that you are going to deliver before them? So think about the question why. The word when are the listeners most likely to be interested? Means you should focus on the word when you are presenting, and when the audience is most or more interested, that you should take care of that. In addition to this, the another question is that how can I best convey my message to the audience? Means what are the things, what is the planning, what is the middle, what is the end of your speech, what are the audiovisual aids, and what are the effective things that you are going to present before the audience. Similar to this, the question where I have to speak, means the place or the equipments or the facilities that you are going to use, you should memorize them, you should visualize them, because when you are going to present the presentation before an audience, you must consider what is the place or what is the sound system that you are going to use. Means where have I to speak? And the last question, who am I going to speak to? Means what is the age of the audience? Are they several persons, or is it an individual person, or there is a large audience? That you must consider. Considering these things, that you can have your plan on the interest and expectations of the audience. During the presentation, there are some things that you should consider, or we can say what are the characteristics of effective presentation. So let's see how to make our presentation effective and lively and impressive. So the first thing is that be clear and organized. As we know that clarity is the very life of all speech and writing. So our presentation should be clear, that should be well organized. In the world of business, we know that clarity of thought is the greatest asset. Again, all powerful speakers religiously stick to the principle, be clear. So be clear, organized while having your presentation. Similar to this, be simple. After getting clarity, we should think about the simplicity of the presentation. There is a thing that the simpler the language, the greater the appeal. Means a person who speaks effectively, he can explain the most difficult or complex matter in simple language to the audience. If your presentation is not in a simple language, then audience will get bored, they will distract. Next to this, furnish concrete details. Uh, so there are many speakers spoil their speeches by talking in abstractions or making unorganized, unoriginal remarks. So be concrete. Again, there should be eye-catching details, humorous anecdotes, relevant examples, and enthusiastic eye to eye contact with the audience. As per this, we must catch the attention of the audience with these concrete details. Next to this, cultivate effortless grace and naturalness. As we know that the naturalness is the best thing that can make you relax at the time of presentation. So practicing to speak in front of mirror is very common advice. Another is to find a popular television anchor personality, emulate his her ways. So try to cultivate effortless grace. Grace means the way of talking and moving that should be cultivated. So there should be naturalness in your presentation. You must present your presentation as if you are speaking with your friends. So there is a naturalness. One more thing to this is that enrich one's mental equipments. Means we know that every effective speaker is a learned or a well informed person, because a well stocked mind has the effective presentation skill, because all kinds of information, facts, figures, general awareness, readings in all things that he or she can present in his presentation. So right kind of information for the right moment is an essential condition for speaking effectively. After this, there is a next point is that be brief. Means having a huge information of anything and you are pouring the huge mountain before the audience, that is not expected in presentation, because one has to take care not only of the quantity of information but also of the quality of speech. Means that should be in brief and with quality. Another characteristic is be informal. Means if there is a formal presentation, but when you are going to establish a rapport with the audience, then there should be little bit informality that creates nearness to the audience. Next to this is that being or be enthusiastic. When there is a your presentation and you are nervous, you are not interested, then your presentation will not be effective. So the spirit of the occasion with enthusiasm and keen interest, that is expected from your presentation. So enthusiasm creates or makes your presentation lively. Next is mind the non-verbal language. The presentation can be judged through your body language. Means there is a effective use of gestures is a necessary component of a speech. In addition to this, remember that facts and figures are not enough. Means only you are giving facts and figures to the audience, but there is no good speech that explains that facts and figures, that is not expected, because uh, speech puts life into the dry bones of these facts and figures. So make the facts and figures lively and explain it in very well way to the audience. Next to this, that is control your own emotions while making an emotional appeal, because what comes from the heart goes to the heart. So when you are presenting at that time, you are crying, you are laughing yourself, that is not expected. So control your own emotions. You also control on your anger, because the emotions are common to all men, and every human being is full of emotions. So your job is not to just to inform, but also to convince, influence and motivate the audience. So next to this is share significant experiences and expertise with the listeners. So giving a personal touch to the speech, to share significant earlier experiences make your audience attractive, and your presentation will be effective. So feel the important uh, of the audience interest, so that can make your presentation lively, effective, impressive. After that, dressing appropriately means when you are wearing smart clothes, then that is an effective before the audience, because that shows the respect to the audience, and audience can look at you at proper way. The one more important thing in this presentation is that introducing oneself. As you are going to present the presentation and you are not introduced yourself, then audience may get confused that who is speaking before you. So the introduction, that is important thing, that everybody should know about you, and that makes the audience feel more comfortable. In addition to this, the last point, using the right language. As you are presenting your presentation, your message before the audience, then using formal but simple language that can make uh, your presentation effective. Again, with some funny remarks every now and then, is one of the best ways to keep the audience interested and happy. In addition to this, there is one more point, that is talking with the right attitude. As we know that one should be oneself and talk as one normally does. One may tend to talk in an artificial way that will make you under pressure. Means there should be right attitude while presenting your presentation, and that is required to get confidence and relaxation. Narrating anecdotes and humorous events is also one good idea to present before the audience, because telling an anecdote to a friend, that is effective in gaining the audience attention. So try to tell the stories that can involve your audience, that can make your audience enthusiastic. Again, people will enjoy listening to the story. So if you present the stories, then people will attend your presentation very well. The one more thing that should be concentrated is that the speed of your speaking, that is speaking in a moderate speed. If if one talks too quickly, the audience may lose the link. So speaking fastly, quickly, that cannot be understood by the audience. So to keep audience interesting, enthusiastic, you should use the moderate speed of your speaking. In addition to this, using pictures in the slides. Suppose you have presented or you have prepared PPT, and you are not using pictures and some images in your PPT, then it will be a bore to the audience. Again, use slides to tell some the jokes, funny sketches that you can use, so that can make entertaining to the audience. And the last point is thanking the audience. So as you are going to conclude your presentation, then you must thank everybody, and if there are some questions, then you should answer them. So that would be the great thing when you thank to everybody. So after presentation, there are some things that you should consider. For example, you should analyze your presentation, what is presented by you before the audience, what are the mistakes, what are the things that you should improve. Again, what is the method to overcome to the flaws, mistakes. Again, there are some common problems with presentation, as you haven't prepared the introduction very well, you haven't rehearsed your topic. There are some problems like sequence of the points, and you must be familiar with the audio visual aids that you have used in your presentation. One more thing is that in presentation you are very over enthusiastic, means you are presenting with over enthusiasm, that will make a high informal presentation, so that should be controlled. Again, the last conclusion of your presentation should be proper, and the 6 questions that you have discussed in your presentation, that should be conveyed very well to the audience. So at the last of this lecture, we will also discuss about what are the remedies to overcome the problems of presentation. As the first thing we can discuss is that stage fear and anxiety. There are many students, there are many people, they have fear of stage. So the remedy for is that the audience understands our nervousness and know what we are feeling. We should think about this, because the audience has also passed through these situations. So the next is, there are many students, people who are also nervous while presenting. So for that, they should practice that presentation or rehearse it many times before the mirror. Again, there may some technical problems while presentation that we should consider. Again, try to get relax and practice. Try to practice with your friends. Try to prepare your introduction very well. That will get you confidence. The last one and important is that the problem of poor communication is also there. So the problem of communication cannot be solved in a single book, in a single day. So there should be necessary steps that can include your proper presentation, proper communication. So go on practicing and make your presentation successful before the audience.